Good morning, class 6. How are you guys doing? I hope you are all doing great and fine and taking care of yourselves. So, we have English today, and we are on that literature reader book, the course book. We were on that Going Down Hill on a Bicycle by Henry Charles Bleaching. So, I had explained everything to you. I just want to explain the rest in a small way. The poet describes the thrill of going down hill on a bicycle. The poet describes how he stands ready at the top of a hill, his feet lifted and hands steady. Then he starts rolling down and the wind rushes by. As the bicycle picks up speed, it seems to the speaker that he is actually flying. This is a thrilling and joyous moment that the poem feels that gives him the freedom of a bird. It helps him to understand the joy and freedom of flying. He wonders if there is any experience that comes close to the feeling of complete happiness that he is experiencing. I am poised and down the hill, dart with heedful mind. The poet rides very quickly with a careful mind down the hill, till the heart with a mighty lift. His heart is full of excitement and joy. What is a golden moment? A golden moment refers to the moment when the cyclist feels that he is free as a bird and is able to participate in the joy a bird experiences when it flies. The bicycle is compared to an airy boat because he thinks as if it is floating in the air, airy boat. Okay, so this is the basic information about this poem. Rest you have to read yourself and try to understand and get to know more about it. Okay, so all explanation is done. I just wanted to touch this with you and do it today and explain it to you. So is this your joy, O bird? Then I, though a boy, for a golden moment share your feathery life in air. That is, although I am a boy, this moment I am sharing as you in this air. I think I am flying. So this is all about the poem. Read it once again and try to dig deep into it, understand, or just try thinking about yourself on a cycle and how you feel. So you will get all your answers to this, and try to attempt the question answers. It's easy, it won't be bad, it's not difficult. You will be able to solve them. The ones you can solve, you solve. The rest which you can't, that I am going to help you out in the next class. Okay, so now we are going to go to the feathered friend or a feathered friend. What is a feathered friend? A bird. Anything with feather is a bird. Okay, so what is this story all about? This story is about cannery, a coal mine we are going to read about basically, and why were canneries used inside mines. Arthur C. Clarke. The story is written by Arthur C. Clarke. Okay, so I'll just read first, and after that explanation will begin. So minutely listen when I read and try to follow. Feathered Friend, page 53, unit 7, literature reader, class 6, my English folder. What does it mean to be a canary in a coal mine? Canary is actually a small bird, African bird, which are breeded. It's kept in cages. It's a caged bird. We call it bajri birds in Kolkata. Make a lot of noise. They stay together. They look like small parrots and various colors: yellow, blue, green, whatnot colors. Beautiful colors they are. Early coal mines did not have efficient ventilation systems. for air to be pulled out, ventilate. There was no ventilation in mines. You go right down inside. So miners would bring a caged canary into the new coal seams. If the bird exhibited signs of physical distress or died, this was an indication of the presence of life-threatening gases like methane and carbon monoxide, and the miners evacuated the mine. Evacuated the mines. Some modern mining companies continues to use live birds and animals to detect the presence of poisonous gases in mines. Even though sophisticated technology is available nowadays, the canary is considered to be the most reliable indicator, as it can detect the presence of small concentrations of gas and reacts quickly and spontaneously. I'll come back in the next video.